You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about how we need to normalize. Everyone goes through their own journey. We all have our own paths, our own self-discovery journeys. We have so many different journeys in this world because there's so many different people. And then there's so many people who like to just judge because we're not living the perfect life. Just because we're after something doesn't mean we have to live perfectly, because we're trying to get there and live a good life. But we need to understand that everyone has their own journeys. And as people, if people could just understand more about just trying to understand that everyone needs to understand each other, is on the road to success. And I feel like there's a lot of just misunderstandings in this world, because that's what it comes down to, is people just misunderstanding and misinterpreting of how people feel, what people say, and what people are doing. Because it's like, from one minute you can become something else because of the decisions that you didn't make or you did make. One decision to the next, and I'm saying this because it just piles up so fast, everything in life. And I feel that as we are trying to get on these journeys of becoming our best self and discover exactly who we are inside, and we have so many questions about the world, and I feel like at this time it is becoming more like prominent to be questioning everything. And if you aren't questioning, it's time to start questioning everything. We are living in the end times, okay? These are the 2020s, and if you haven't felt the shift or the sudden change in the world, or as you are seeing it at least, and I know as a collective, everyone is definitely feeling something in the air. There's an energetic pull and push. And there is so much going on. The world has been on hold or pause, stop, however you want to call it, since 2019 at the end of it, when COVID technically started. Certificate of Vaccination Identification, as it stands for. Okay, ever since this whole pandemic has happened, the world has been on pause, and it's given us all a chance to rediscover who we really are. Actually, it's given us a chance to discover who we are inside, internally, very deep in the core. And I feel that as people, we could all use change. We can all go on our own journeys, and we can all have our own paths. And however we discover who we are and Jesus Christ, then that's our own journey. That's who we are. That's how we are going to get to know ourselves, by going through these little roads and slopes and uphills and all these battles and everything else that we're going through in life. Because if everything was smooth as, as can be, we would all just be, right away to how we're supposed to be, right? But the thing is, we have to go through these journeys to understand, and how we become stronger, and how to then deal with a situation that might pop up later. And how will you deal with it then is what you're being tested on. This is why we have to build strength and character and make sure we value ourselves and love ourselves, because when we go through things, we have to be able to pick ourselves up. When somebody's saying something negative, you have to be able to just ignore it, focus on what you are doing and who you are, and everything else is just in the distance, okay? It's being echoed or not echoed, it's just being pushed away, okay? And I feel like that needs to be normalized, is that people understanding that we all have our journeys, and we're not all going to live our lives the same way. And then that's where the divide comes in. We are divided in this world. Where do you stand? Are you falling in the crowds with everybody else, or are you going to separate yourself? Because if you're falling in these crowds, that's not where you're supposed to be. Okay? That's a dead end. Create your own wave. Be who you are. Be everything you aspire to be. Aspire to inspire, right? And I definitely can say that this is an energy that's in the air for everyone, every single person on this earth. And I just feel like, sorry y'all, my dog wants to get up on the bed. Yeah, and I just feel this energy of being at a time at peace and gracefulness and just, you know, figuring out different things, who we are, and what our inspirations are. What are your dreams? I feel like this is a time, this is everyone's time to be alive and just, you know, be everything that you want to be in this world, okay? And yeah, I just really wanted to send a little message out here. I love you guys. And we are going to start fasting. Me, not anybody else, just me. Sorry for saying we. But I'm going to start fasting, do another 21-day challenge for 2021. And this is about getting closer with myself spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So the last fast I did, I'm very grateful, thankful, appreciative, and I'm super blessed. It hit 20,000 likes. Views, whatever. Sorry, guys. And I was so grateful. And you guys are continuously writing to me, asking questions. So I'll probably do a Q&A very, very soon on fasting. I didn't know that my videos would take off like this on YouTube, and I'm very, very, very grateful and thankful. So I appreciate everyone's support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys want to jump on this with me, it's a very serious spiritual journey that I'm on. And 21-day fasts are not to be taken lightly. They are not to be taken as jokes. And they are not to be a trend, whatever, okay? This is not a trend. This is not something that you just, oh, yeah, I'm going to wake up. I guess you can, you know, but for me, it's something that I think about over time, over weeks. And I get ready mentally before I even start. And I make sure that I'm eating less and less and less up to the day that I actually start. And I'm going to be starting this, I believe, on Monday morning or Sunday night. Well, I'm going to decide, because that's what I did the first time. And it was incredible. So I bought my decent amount of groceries for these few days. And I want to get rid of all toxins. And I just, you know, I want to make sure that I'm on a road to success. And the first time I ever did this last year, it changed my whole life. It changed everything for me. And I believe fasting is a definite healing journey. If there's something you want to heal internally, physically, with the Lord, it can be done. You have to believe if you are trying to fast. Don't try to go into this and think, oh, I don't know what people's thoughts are. But you have to go into this and just be a believer. Okay? And yeah. So I will be talking to you guys in a few days. I will try to probably get a Q&A done. There's been a lot of questions I've been receiving. And I feel like I have not been too detailed with all your questions. So sorry on my end. But yeah. All right. See you guys very soon. Bye, guys.